Hello and welcome to World in 5. President Mnangagwa has directed the review of levies, licenses and fees and permits on businesses to reduce the cost of doing business in the country. At the beginning of the year, President Mnangagwa highlighted the high level of levies and permits, raising the cost of doing business in Zimbabwe. Now the president has directed a review of levies across sectors in a movement to produce relief to businesses. The Minister of Finance, Chief Secretary to the President and Cabinet, and line ministers have been given the mandate to superintend and coordinate the initiative. This was revealed by Information Minister Dr. Jan van Moswere during the post-cabinet media briefing.
A whole-of-government approach which will be coordinated by the Minister of Finance and Economic Development, the Chief Secretary to the President and Cabinet, and line ministries will bring together respective MDAs and businesses for a consensus-based review. The process will adopt a 100-day cycle-based accelerator model and a detailed recommendations agreed upon by stakeholders will be submitted to Cabinet for approval. Once approved, the reviewed fees and levies will be implemented through amendments of the respective legislation and statutory instruments. This reform process will significantly streamline and reduce the burden on the people of Zimbabwe business, enhance national competitiveness, attract investment, promote economic growth, create employment, and enhance the country's competitiveness in terms of business, and also to catapult the country towards the attainment of Vision 2030.
71 properties within the Harare Central Business District have been shut down as the City Fathers launched a month-long blitz targeting non-compliant businesses. The campaign, which started on Tuesday, is targeting unlicensed businesses, fire code violations, and illegal building alterations. The following report sheds more light on this issue.
We are in the Harare Central Business District, where the City Council is moving around closing down businesses and shops which are not in compliance with the city's operating bylaws. The council's campaign is going to take at least a month so that they ensure that everyone, especially the businesses, are in compliance.
Several non-compliant shop owners watched helplessly as their premises were shut down, some admitting they had delayed renewing paperwork, while others accused the council of not giving prior warning. 159 properties were visited today, 71 were closed, and 16 water disconnections were done. Operation Restore Order is focusing on businesses that are operating without valid trading licenses, fire safety compliance, certificates of operation, and approved building or partitioning plans. City officials, accompanied by municipal police, moved from one building to another, issuing closure notices and ejecting non-compliant operators.
So as a city, we are saying now we need to restore order, and this is in line with the call to action program that was launched by His Excellency in 2024. So this is a program that is now has been accelerated. So we have invited a number of senior officials from all the departments, and they will be moving around in the CBD to make sure that those who are doing business, they need to comply with all our bylaws.
The government is set to ease access to water for 35,000 rural communities and 10,000 institutions as part of the strategies to attain Rural Development 8.0. Speaking during the launch of the National Water Roadmap towards 2030 Sustainable Development Goals project, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Lands, Professor Obejiri, said that the government has embarked on a water harnessing program to promote the blue economy, climate-smart agriculture and ecotourism projects. The National Water Roadmap for Sustainable Development 2030 is backed by the Food and Agriculture Organization and China.
Water, of course, is at the center of these Rural Development 8.0 programs, and we will deliver reliable water supply to 35,000 rural communities and 10,000 institutions, and this will provide the necessary water resource for development. Of the 47.3 billion cubic meters water storage capacity, Zimbabwe has developed a mere 10.5 cubic meters or 22.4% in dams as a response to the climate change vagaries. We have embarked on an ambitious water harnessing program, and our current focus is on Wai Shangani Lake and Kunji Dam, and then all the other dams that we have temporarily put on hold.
Now up next is our update from the court with Yokai Karangezeka.
Suspect in 600,000 robbery of former Zimbabwe Warriors manager and Dynamo's chairman Rafik Adam has been brought to court. Stuart Ngwenya, aged 40, was remanded in custody until August 1. Ngwenya was arrested on July 27 and reportedly led police to the recovery of assets chased with the stolen funds, including a silver Toyota Hiace worth 20,500 United States dollars and a house in Sunninghill, Bulawayo, valued at 95,000 United States dollars.
Tourists from across the globe are swarming into East Africa to witness the great wildlife migration, as millions of wild beasts and zebras have commenced their journey from Tanzania to Kenya in search of food and water since July. Prices of many travel items such as air tickets and hotels have reached their peak of the year. The Serengeti National Park, a World Heritage Site located in northern Tanzania, is renowned for the massive annual migration of wild beasts and zebras. Many hotels nearby have been reserved for months or even half a year before, and air tickets to Tanzania are also hard to get.
太壮观了，就是好多角马，就是怎么难以形容，就是非常感动吧。
China is producing the biggest number of what we call outbound travelers. So it is an important market for us as Tanzania. This is 2024. We received almost 70,000 tourists from China market alone. And if you look at the difference between 2023 and 2024, the difference is significant, because in 2023, we received somewhere slightly above 45,000.
That's all we have for Old in 5. Have a good afternoon.